Each of the numbers is expressed to nearest one decimal. Write the upper and lower bounds. So first number is 3.8. See. Now, what should I subtract and add to get lower and upper bound? How do we decide that? We decide based on this one. See. It is nearest to one decimal. So one decimal is nothing but 0.1. Okay. One decimal means 0.1. Now, what should you subtract and add means it's nearest to whatever. You should do half. So do half of it means by 2. We get 0.05. So that we should add and subtract. Clear? Now, when I add I get 3.85. When I subtract I get 3.75. Okay, next. 15.6. Even this is also to the nearest one decimal. One decimal means 0.1. Now what should you subtract and add means it's nearest to whatever, you should do half of that. So we already did. We got 0.05. So that you should add and subtract. Okay. So when I add we get 15.65. When I subtract I get 15.55. So this is lower bound and this is upper bound. Okay. Next. 1.0. Even this is also to the nearest one decimal. One decimal means 0.1. Now, what should you subtract and add to get lower and upper bound means it is nearest to whatever. You should do half of that. We already did and we got 0.05. So add that and subtract that. So when I add I get 1.05, if I subtract I get 0.95 I get. Clear? Next. Even this also to one decimal, so add and subtract to half of that. So add and subtract 0.05. So what do we get? 0.35 I get here and over here 0.25. Clear? So whenever it is nearest to one decimal, this is how we do. Is it clear?